It is better to keep your mouth closed, and let people think you are a fool, than to open it and remove all doubt. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. In the first place, God made idiots. That was for practice. Then He made school boards. Patriotism is supporting your country all the time, and your government when it deserves it. Good friends, good books and a sleepy conscience, this is the ideal life. I am an old man and have known a great many troubles, but most of them never happened. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Never put off till tomorrow what you can do the day after tomorrow. The only way to keep your health is to eat what you don't want, drink what you don't like, and do what you'd rather not. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. There are basically two types of people. People who accomplish things, and people who claim to have accomplished things. The first group is less crowded. Denial ain't just a river in Egypt. It usually takes me more than 3 weeks to prepare a good impromptu speech. Humor is mankind's greatest blessing. We have the best government that money can buy. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. If it's your job to eat a frog, it's best to do it first thing in the morning. And if it's your job to eat 2 frogs, it's best to eat the biggest one first. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. Go to heaven for the climate, hell for the company. Don't let schooling interfere with your education. The human race has one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. I can live for 2 months on a good compliment. It ain't those parts of the Bible that I can't understand that bother me, it is the parts that I do understand. Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities, truth isn't. The right word may be effective, but no word was ever as effective as a rightly timed pause. All generalizations are false, including this one. I don't like to commit myself about heaven and hell, you see, I have friends in both places. There is no distinctly American criminal class, except Congress. Part of the secret of a success in life is to eat what you like, and let the food fight it out inside. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Suppose you were an idiot, and suppose you were a member of Congress, but I repeat myself. Buy land, they're not making it anymore. Get your facts first, then you can distort them as you please. There are lies, damned lies and statistics. Do the right thing. It will gratify some people and astonish the rest. Do the thing you fear most and the death of fear is certain. Never pick a fight with people who buy ink by the barrel. The lack of money is the root of all evil. Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone, you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. When you fish for love, bait with your heart, not your brain. Climate is what we expect, weather is what we get. But who prays for Satan? Who, in 18 centuries, has had the common humanity to pray for the one sinner that needed it most? Clothes make the man. Naked people have little or no influence on society. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, and then success is sure. You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. A man who carries a cat by the tail learns something he can learn in no other way. The reports of my death have been greatly exaggerated. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up. A person who won't read has no advantage over one who can't read. Let us endeavor so to live so that when we come to die even the undertaker will be sorry. Be careful about reading health books. You may die of a misprint. The difference between the almost right word and the right word is really a large matter. 'Tis the difference between the lightning bug and the lightning. Wrinkles should merely indicate where smiles have been. Life would be infinitely happier if we could only be born at the age of 80 and gradually approach 18. If you hold a cat by the tail, you learn things you cannot learn any other way. Everything human is pathetic. The secret source of humor itself is not joy but sorrow. There is no humor in heaven.